Welcome to All That Matters Online. My name is Kayla Rogan. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. We're gonna do a 30-minute feel good kind of flow when you don't have a ton of time, just something to get your body moving. So come into a comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged or knees underneath you. You can also have a block underneath to prop yourself up. You can let your eyes close down or maybe just softly gaze in front of you. Start to settle into your seat, into the here and now. Start to let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Come into your breath. Start to follow that inhale and exhale as it moves through your body. Not necessarily changing anything, but just noticing how you're showing up today, how your body feels, and asking yourself that question as you move throughout the practice. Take another 2 breaths in this stillness, nowhere to be, nothing to do, just to breathe. And then just softly let your hands come down alongside. Let your right fingertips start to walk away from your right hip. Let the left ear lean down towards your left shoulder. And then just nod the head here forward and back, opening up the right side of your neck. You can even lift the fingers off of the earth. And then walk the fingertips back in. You can use your left hand to even assist the head back to center. Take a breath in the center. Arms are just softly either side of your hips. And then start to let the left fingertips walk away. Right ear towards right shoulder. Drop that right shoulder down. Arm is soft. And then as the left fingertips walk away, you open up along the left side of the neck, chin towards the chest, and then maybe open it back up again. And then just nodding here, seeing what feels good for you. Allowing there to be expansive inhale and exhale. And then left fingertips walk back towards the hip. Use the right hand to the right side of the face. Let it come back to the center. Hands down by your hips. Take a nice inhale, circle them up and around. Gather overhead. As you exhale, just draw down through the center. Let's take another one of those. Inhale, opening. Reaching the hands up, feeling the side body. Exhale, follow the hands down through the center. And this time as you reach them up, let the right hand come down just to the outside of the right hip. Reach the left arm up and over. Let's bend the left elbow. Reach it back behind. And then as you exhale, let it curl in towards the right knee. And then inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. And then open back up again. Reach that left arm up and over. And then come back through the center, over to the other side. Left arm down. Right arm up and over. And then cactus the right arm. Feel that openness through the right side of the neck. Reach the right elbow back. And then let it come down towards the left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. In, curl in. One more. Maybe the gaze follows if it feels okay for the neck. Inhale, open, reach that right arm up and over. And then come back through the center. Hands will come back down. Now we're going to come over to hands and knees. So turning, finding knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, let the elbows be soft, let the head hang. Take a moment here in that neutral table. And then start to let the breath lead the way towards your cat and cow. So drop the belly, the gaze come forward. Exhale, press down, round through the spine. Take a couple just like that in your own time, in your own breath. Notice which shape feels better today. Is it that opening through the chest or is it the curling in? Next time you come back through the center, find that neutral table position. Press the left hand down. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, and then thread the right arm under and through. Land on the right shoulder, right temple. Left hand can stay just in front of your face or can walk forward. Really breathe in through the back body here. Maybe you rock a little bit right and left, massaging the right temple. You can even reach that left leg back if that's comfortable. Taking what you need, letting your eyes be soft here. Another full inhale and exhale. Drop the left knee down. Left hand comes back under the shoulder. Press down through the left arm to reach the right arm back up. And then place it back down. Take a cat and cow in the center. And then plug the right hand down. Reach the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under the right arm. Land on the shoulder, left temple. Palm down, just as it landed, or you can walk the right fingertips forward. Hips stay over the knees. Maybe you extend that right leg back and press out through the right heel. Just taking whichever variation your body is craving today, but moving in an intentional way. Take a nice full inhale and exhale. If you have the leg or the arm extended, draw it back down. And then press down through the right hand, reach the left arm up. Left hand down. Let's step the right foot back. So reach, toes tuck under, press out through the right heel. Shift a little bit forward and back. And then we're going to kickstand the left leg, so left shin comes out to the left, right sole of the foot comes down, and then reach the right arm around and up. We're in a modified side plank, opening all along that right side body. If you want to keep the arm moving, that feels good for the joint. Maybe you make some big circles. Maybe try it the opposite way. Take one more breath. And then exhale back down. Both knees come down. And then reach the left toes back. Tuck them under. Crown of the head forward and then out through the back heel. Shifting a little bit forward and back. Waking up the legs. And then kickstand the right shin out to the right. Sole of the left foot will come down and then circle the right arm up. See if you can press your hips a little bit forward. That left arm might stay steady, or you might like that movement. So we could circle the arm. A couple times in one direction, and then go the opposite way. Pressing down through that right hand, feeling steady. And then coming around and down. tucking the toes under. Let's widen the knees. Big toes come together to touch. Shift back into your child's pose. Forehead lands. Walk the hands a little bit forward so you feel that opening under the armpits, the extension along the right and left side body. Full inhale and exhale here. And then press down through the hands. Curl forward. And we're going to come down to our belly. Landing. Release the legs long behind. Feel all 10 toes connect with the mat. You're going to widen the hands a little bit. Come up onto fingertips. Roll the shoulders around and down. And as you inhale, start to lift head, neck, and shoulders. And then as you exhale, slowly lower. Take a couple of these. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Next time you lift, you might want to dip one shoulder down towards the center of your mat. Let the ear come down towards the center. Lift. Try the other side. Just opening up through the shoulders. Take one more in each direction. And then lower the forehead down. Hands will come back under the shoulders. Press, inhale here, and then press the earth away on your exhale back through table. Toes will tuck under, and then lift the hips. Feel into your downward facing dog. Drop the heels. Lift the heels. See what feels nice. Maybe you bend one knee and then the other. Pause here for a breath. And then as you're ready, take a slow walk towards the top of the mat. Find your forward fold, knees can be bent. Halfway lifting. Exhale, fold. Take one more like that. Press the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. And then root down through your feet to come all the way up. At the top, reach the arms up overhead. Let the right hand hold the left wrist. Bend the knees and then reach up and over to the right. And then come back through the center, left hand, right wrist, up and over to the left. Back through the center, inhale, lifting, exhale, fold on down. Halfway lift. As the hands touch down, step the left foot back towards the back of the mat. Let the left hand come down. We're going to open up towards the right. Take your twist. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Step the right foot back. You're in your plank pose. Press down through your hands, press out through your heels. And then you can drop your knees, come down all the way to your belly or slowly lower. Untuck the toes. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift into your cobra. Exhale, forehead lands. Tuck the toes under. Inhale here, and as you exhale, press the earth away. You can come back through table or your plank to your downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot towards the left hand. Right hand stays down, open up to the left. Nice inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down. And then step the right foot towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, fold. Root the feet down, come all the way up. And we're coming all the way back down again, so forward fold. Halfway lift. Fingertips touch down, step the right foot back this time. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, press down through the left big toe to rise on up. Let the left hand come to the left hip, and then reach the right arm up and over to the left. Feel the hips shift to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Reach the hips towards the right. Opening up through the right side body one more time. And then let the left arm come up to meet the right. Exhale, fold over the front leg. And then draw the hips back. Maybe lift the toes back towards the shin or point them away. Take a breath or two to explore. And then bend the left knee. Press the hands down, lift the back knee, and then step back through your plank. Just notice which transition you'd like to take. Maybe drop the knees, slowly lower halfway or all the way. Could be cobra again, or maybe you're trying on your up dog. Moving with intention, tucking the toes under, finding your way back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, right foot is going to step forward. Left knee will drop down, untuck the toes, press down through the right foot to lift on up. Right hand to right hip, and then lean towards the right. Hip shift towards the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, lean towards the right. Feel the inhale opening all along the left side. One more breath here. Right hand will come up to meet the left. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Reach the hips back. Toes back towards the shin, then they point away. And then bend the right knee, plant the right foot. Fingertips down, stepping forward to your forward fold. Let the head hang. Let the inhale bring you to the halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root the feet down, come all the way up. And then let the hands come down through heart center to your sides. Take a moment here. And then when you're ready, inhale, rising back up again. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Hands touch down. Step the feet back, coming back through the plank. Press down through your hands. And then shift both heels towards the right. Keep both hands pressing down. And then roll over the toes, come towards the left. And then back through the center. You might just lift the hips to downward facing dog, or you might come through a vinyasa. Your choice. Upward facing dog or cobra. Back to the downward facing dog. One breath here. Let's lift the right leg. Bend and open the hip. Press down evenly through both hands. And then let that hip come back towards neutral. Step the right foot forward into your warrior two. Set the feet up before you rise on up. Open up the arms. And then from your warrior two, let the left hand come down, right arm goes up. And then come towards your side angle. We're gonna flow back and forth here. So inhale, back to reverse. Exhale, side angle. You might take the arms completely out of the equation. So it's just the legs. Take one more, free flowing. And then you can land in the side angle. Maybe with a little bit more length in the side body. You can reach the left arm back towards the back of your mat, or you might sweep it across and over the ear. Gaze might stay up towards the ceiling or down towards your right foot. Another breath here. And then press down through the right foot to come back up, straighten the right leg in reverse. And then we're gonna cartwheel the hands down. Left hand will land, right arm will go up. And then turn onto the outside edges of your feet and let that right hand reach back. And then lift the hips, reach it up and over. So you might step that right foot back a little bit so it's more in the center of your mat. Drop the hips, reach them up. One more. And then we're gonna take a full turn all the way towards our left. So you're gonna find your Skandasana over the left leg. Your hips might be high or low. And then just shift side to side. See how your legs feel, your hips feel. What do you need? Next time you come over to the right, frame up the right foot. Press down through the hands, step the right foot back. Slowly lower, or you might just lift your hips and pause in your downward facing dog. So take the vinyasa if you need it. Otherwise, just remove it and come back to your downward facing dog. When you're ready, it'll be the left leg lifting. Bend the left knee, open the left hip. So reach the left heel towards your left glute. Press down through the hands so you feel steady. Keep that left shoulder in line with the right. And then come back to neutral and step the left foot in between the hands. Drop the right foot down, warrior two. Open up through the arms. And then we're gonna flow here. So drop the right arm down, lift the left arm up. And as you exhale, come into your side angle. Inhale, reverse. Maybe you just let the arms circle around. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Into your side angle, let that left forearm land. Reach that right arm back towards the back of your mat. And then let the arm come around across the horizon up over the right ear. See if that feels any better for your shoulder. Take another breath here. And then press down through that left big toe to lift back up again in reverse. Left arm up. And then bend through the left knee. You're coming all the way down. Right hand is going to plant down. Left arm up. See if you can turn onto the outside edge of your left foot and your right foot. Lift up through the hips. Press down through the right hand. If you need to shimmy that left foot back towards mid-mat so you can really press down, try that. And then reach the right arm up and over, and then reach it back towards that right foot, towards the back of the mat. And then press and lift. So you're making like a big rainbow shape. Drop the hips. And then up and over, and you're turning towards your right. Skandasana over the right foot. Hips might be high or low. Take it side to side. And then shifting back over the left foot. Stepping back. And coming through a vinyasa, if that's what serves you. Back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the heels. Bend the knees. You can walk, step, or jump towards the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root the feet down. Rise the arms on up. Hands down through heart center. And just pause here. Feel the beating of your heart. The heat you may have created. Widening the feet. As you inhale, rise the arms up. As you exhale, sitting down into your malasana. So drawing hands down through heart center. Taking a moment to pause. And then see if you can sit down into your boat pose. Maybe you need to support your hands behind. And then finding your sits bones, lifting your feet. Maybe the hands come alongside, maybe they support. And then do you want to hold it or do you want to find a little bit of movement? So just take any sort of core activator that feels good for you. Maybe you're lowering half boat, full boat. Or maybe you're shifting one leg forward and twisting. Just take maybe 3 more breaths. And then we're gonna all come down through low boat. Feel the core draw in, and then slowly lower all the way down. Ooh, that nice release. Let everything sink. And then just step the feet in, just under the knees. Hands alongside. And then just rock forward on your pelvis and then draw the low back down. So feel the lift and then the low back press down. These pelvic tilts. It's regulating, softening the nervous system and just calming. And then the next time the low back is pressed down, feel your knees draw towards the top of your mat and then feel the hips lift. Coming to your bridge pose. Feel the hip points reach up towards the ceiling, your neck is neutral. And then just slowly lower, letting everything come back down. I'm just going to take it once again. So feel the low back press down. Shins and knees reach towards the top of the mat as the hips lift. And then steady through the left foot. See if you can lift the right. Keep the hips in line. Driving down through that left foot. Draw the right knee in towards your nose. See if you can land right ankle over left. Lift the hips for a breath, and then just let them come back down. Sacrum lowers. You can just work here, pressing the right hand into the right inner thigh. Or maybe you lift the left knee, draw the left leg in. Pause for a breath or two. Maybe there's a little bit of movement. And then just release the left leg down. Right foot finds the earth. Take those pelvic tilts for a breath or two. Lifting through the low back and then pressing it back down. And then lift the hips as you're ready. Back into bridge. Right foot stays where it is. Left foot will reach towards the top of the mat. Keep the thighs in line with one another if you can. And then draw the left knee in. See if you can hook the left ankle over the right knee. Press the hips up. And then lower all the way down. And then work the left hip. So left hand into left inner thigh. This might be where you stay. Or maybe you want to lift and link behind the right thigh and just rock side to side here. And then release as you're ready. Just let that right foot come undone. Walk the feet so they're about as wide as the mat. And just slowly let the knees rock side to side. Inhale through the center, exhale, let them land in one direction, and then up and over to the other side. And then let the knees land in the center. If you have time for a Shavasana, this might be your moment to take it. If you don't, but you still require some final movement, take any of those final postures. Give yourself the body, give yourself and your body what it needs. But if 30 minutes was all you had, meet you in a comfortable seat. Draw the hands into heart center. Whether you're on your back in your Shavasana or seated, about to carry on with your day. Take a nice inhale to fill up and a full exhale to release. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.